In this video, I want to take a look at Tommy Rees and his offense at Notre Dame. This video is from the Clemson game last season, and I picked this game because it's really a game that turned the tide for Notre Dame's season. Clemson came in undefeated, ranked number 4, having a couple of struggle wins before this game, while Notre Dame was 5-3 and had won a couple of games behind new starter Drew Pine, who had taken over for Tyler Buchner. Remember, Tyler Buchner got hurt in the Marshall game, so it's not the Alabama transfer in at quarterback here. But just want to take a look at what the offense looked like against Clemson in this really big home showdown to give us an idea of what to expect this season, I think. So first series, Notre Dame comes out in 2 tight ends, and they take their best player, Michael Mayer, here, and they move him across pre-snap to the top of the screen. This pulls all 4 of the backers a little bit further away from where the play is going. And you can see he's such a good passing threat that you have to respect him. But at the same time, you're opening up the middle here. And it's just a simple inside zone. But it really sets the tempo for what they want to do this entire game. Second play of the game, they take Mayer. They move him back inside pre-snap. So the opposite, attach him to the line. And they're getting him leverage here. This is just man coverage. They're giving him the ability to stem his route inside and then run the out. And he gets a couple more yards after the catch. First down, you can see they go with a quick sugar huddle here, run up to the line real quick. The idea is to go before the defense gets completely set and accounts for every gap, looking for a mismatch. Now 2nd and 7, they move Mayer in motion again. And when they move him in motion like this, what it does, the defense didn't react as much here, but it gives Mayer the ability to lead the running play here. Again, nothing special with the play design, but just the pre-snap shifts and motions can really confuse a defense. Third down now, the defense is going to be in man coverage here, so the quarterback's probably reading the crosser. It's not there. Then he's reading Mayer on the comeback. It's not really there. He probably could have got it to the running back. But for the purpose of this video, I'm not really concerned with how Drew Pine played. I mean, that's a 3rd and medium, a standard drop back play. So Clemson gets the ball, they punt, Notre Dame blocks it and runs it back. And that kind of was the epitome of this whole game. Clemson stalls out, Notre Dame gets the ball back. They start by moving the tight end across the formation, putting his hand down. Then Mayer, the second tight end, comes in and puts a hand down. And what this does for the defense, it makes more for the defensive line to account for. And you've got Mayer blocking the edge defender, and now the tight wide receiver can crack the overhang. The running back bounces it out. Of course, the play is to the short side of the field, so there's not a lot of room to go, but you can kind of see what the play concept leads to. Now they move the receiver in motion, and they're kind of setting something up here that they'll come back to later. You've got it set up where you can fake that and come back to the receiver in the flats. Third down, ball's tipped at the line of scrimmage. So nothing much there. Clemson again, 3 and out. Notre Dame gets the ball right back. Move Mayer across the formation. Now they travel the running back, and then they run it right up the middle. So you can see Tommy Rees likes to do a lot of this stuff. And I think it's underrated when you get some of the talent at Alabama, what exactly all you'll be able to do on the perimeter. But they're running the ball up the middle here, and they come back next play just to run right inside. They're running right at Clemson. So some of it's a mentality, but you see here they line up an empty. They shift the 2 back again. Then they bring the tight end over like they did a few plays earlier. They fake it. Now they've set up the little slice throw underneath to the other backer. Good play design here. You're just faking that inside play. Slip out the back. Wide open in the flats. You're going to see a lot of that with Tommy Rees. You're going to see the tight end slip underneath a lot. Now they come out, move the tight end across the formation again. And you've got an up-back lead block in here. Play doesn't go for much, but you can see they want to come out and establish the running game. 2 tight ends, 2 backs, routinely. Now you move Mayer in motion on the underneath screen. And keep in mind, he's their best playmaker, and they're lining him up at receiver there. So, Alabama's got way more talent than this Notre Dame receiving corps. if Reese had a quarterback like a Milroe or a Buckner in the game, you'd see more RPOs and running plays with the quarterback, but the offense is kind of limited here with the quarterback because he's not much of a runner. Just a mesh. They've got an extra man in protection. Nobody's open here. So, I mean, these are concepts that everybody runs on third down. And look, none of these plays are revolutionary. Everybody runs the same plays in college football. But I think, again, this is a mindset that Reese is bringing. And you can see they line up here again, 10 guys in the box, 10 on 10, isolate one receiver. They're just running right at them. There's really nothing special here. It's a power play. The guard pulls, and they're going to get 9 yards. And, I mean, we can draw it up all day long, but if the guard's pulling, they're just running right at you. Every football team in America runs that play. So at this point, Clemson's like, we're just getting flattened. They're going cover 1, cover 0. They're just playing straight man, and Notre Dame runs right at them. And you can see, they come out and throw the ball, and every time they throw the ball, an early down, you're just kind of like, why? Because they're running the ball so well. But when you have, a pretty solid O-line, very average quarterback, average running game, average receivers that don't separate, and one really good tight end, this is what you get. And here they're going to fake it to the running back. Quarterback's going to roll to the top. This is nothing special here. We got 2 straight passing plays, and the receiver drops the ball. So now it's 3rd and 10 just because we try to throw the ball. They come out and run the ball, and bam, get the first down on the ground. So, and I'm not criticizing the play calling. Sometimes game flow goes that way. Everybody wants to get mad at the OC, when things don't work. But when it works, he's a genius. But 3rd and 10, they run the ball, and it works. Here they come out again, running formation, and they throw the ball. O-line does a great job blocking. He's got all day. Nothing there. Clemson's got better athletes. It's not a max protection, but there's 2 tight ends. They all run routes. Nobody's open. So, the receivers don't separate. Now they move Mayer in motion here, put him back in the box. And there's nothing really to draw up here. It's just a running play. One of the few plays that actually gets stopped. Now it's 3rd and 10. And again, they call a pass. There's nobody really open. Clemson's got a good pass rush. So they missed the field goal. Clemson goes 3 and out. Again, Notre Dame's defense is in control. Notre Dame comes out, and now they realize, okay, Clemson can't move the ball. Let's just put our foot down and run the ball. There's really nothing to draw up here. It's inside zone, it's power, it's just running right at them repeatedly. And you can see, again, Clemson's loading up the box, cheating down at the last second, playing man coverage, and they're just not stopping the running game. They know what's coming. They still can't stop it. 3rd and 3. Again, inside zone. You can bring the guy in motion. You can fake stuff. You can do shifts. But at the end of the day, you bring the guy across. You run it right up the middle. It's really nothing revolutionary. Here they do a couple of shifts. Run the ball exact same play. So, it's just inside zone with a different guy coming across to block the backside. Now again, 3rd down. What do you think they're going to do? The whole world knows it. They move the running back out of the pistol, and they run the ball again. So here, 1st and 10, they call a pass play. I don't know why they call a pass play here when it's working so well, but hey, the quarterback scrambles, picks up another 1st down. You're down to a minute in the 2nd quarter, so they're really burning the clock here. You see the receivers really aren't that open. The quarterback's not a bad runner, but they just don't have better players than Clemson. So 1st and goal here. Now Mayer in red. He's going to come underneath on the slice play. These 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen, they're just blocking. This is designed to go to Mayer 100% of the way. They fake it, roll him out. They can block because he's behind the line of scrimmage and gets him inside the 5-yard line. Mayer's your guy, and they're getting him the ball. Now they fake it. Quarterback runs it in. And just like that, Notre Dame's up. And really no point in even breaking down anything else because Notre Dame, this is how the rest of the game went. Clemson couldn't do anything. Notre Dame dominated the line of scrimmage. And, anyone can run the ball. I think Saban, on one hand, has attracted the mentality, 2 and 3 tight ends running the ball, kind of reminiscent to the early 2010s, but also the way he uses shifts and motions, especially the first quarter of this game. If you look at all the different things, it gives the offense leverage, especially when you want to run the ball. It's one thing to line up and run the ball at somebody. It's another to shift and do motions at the last minute to mess the defense up and create new gaps. This game wasn't exactly what I remembered. I didn't watch this game live. I was watching another game. I knew Notre Dame dominated, but I didn't realize how obvious they were running downhill. Go watch the South Carolina game if you think that's all the offense is going to be under Tommy Rees, and you'll see what Buckner gave the offense and really how much better they look. And either of the other two Alabama quarterbacks, I think, could also give them something. But, again, I like a lot of what Rees does. Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.